see that motorcycle?
Yeah, that was a garbage wheelie.
Garbage wheelie.
Yeah, it's actually called power wheelie.
A power wheelie.
Yeah, no control, just fast.
Where are you going? This way? The garbage wheeling, huh?
When you do a wheelie, it's supposed to be in the first gear. It's supposed to be at 12 o'clock.
Vertical?
Yeah. You're supposed to use the rear brake. I'll send you an instructional video from an OG called Wink 1100.
Well, you know what I told Kenneth? I said that's Alvin on his e-bike.
On the what bike?
On your e-bike.
On my e-bike?
Yes.
I don't have an e-bike.
I know you don't have an e-bike, but the joke is you're riding your bike and you push the button on your e-bike, and that was you.
Oh, it does
That's
wheelie?
the joke. Yeah. At least that was intended to be the joke.
Yeah. Wheelie's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like that.
But it seems like you'd fall over backwards.
No, you have a rear brake. Control it with the rear brake.
Well, I had a motorcycle, and trust me, I never wheelied one time.
You never wheelied?
No.
You're not an adrenaline junkie, are you?
No, I had a 450cc street bike. I guess you can wheelie on that, right?
Oh yeah, you can wheelie anything.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's got enough power. If it can go, you can wheelie on a bike, you can wheelie on a
It
motorcycle.
could be a little harder on a bike that doesn't have as much power. You have to give it a lot more gas.
Mm-hmm.
I can wheelie my scooter, but it's not that easy though. The scooter, you really have to do a lot of work to get it up. The Hypermotard, that one snaps right up.
Did you ever wreck on doing a wheelie?
Yeah, I flipped over the back a lot.
A lot.
Once the worst are the highway crashes. I did one highway crash. After that, I never crashed again. I was more careful. Then we started getting into the slow stuff. Back in 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
That's when we started seeing people doing parking lot wheelies, really slow, putting wheelie bars on the back, crash cages, and it was crazy. One of my buddies just took his Ninja in a parking lot just like this and was putting in first gear and just straight up, and then he was just jumping off the back, crashing, and then doing it over and over again.
What, he had it set up so he could crash and it wouldn't hurt the bike?
Well, no, he didn't. He messed up his bike. And then we started putting crash cages on the bikes.
Okay.
Then you could start dumping them.
Huh. Good ride?
Great ride.
Awesome, man.
Great ride, guys. Are we doing an interview here?
Yeah. For the channel, you know. It's a lot of work.
And then there was like this big infatuation with scraping. Wheelie bars and scraping. Everybody's all about, oh, he can scrape. Can you scrape or not?
What's a wheelie bar?
A wheelie bar is a steel bar you bolt to the back of your tail in the motorcycle.
Okay.
And it was a constant struggle to get the bike into a wheelie, scrape the wheelie bar, and just park the bike right on the wheelie bar.
And it would make sparks as metal or what?
Yeah, it would spark, and it would drag a little bit.
Make a hole in the asphalt or?
No, not really. It would just scratch it. But that was like the epitome of stunt riding right there. It was just learning how to scrape, so everybody would focus on scraping and trying to get the bike up and scrape. And you're taking a 500-pound motorcycle trying to flip
Were you
it.
ever paid to be a stunt motorcycle dude?
We were never paid, but I was sponsored a few times by some local bike shops. I've done some shows. I did a stunt competition in Virginia called XDL.
So at one time I saw some stunt guys at a motorcycle dealership.
Oh yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah, it wasn't really. It's kind of underground. Stunt riding has always been kind of like underground. It's never really gotten big. It got up to a point where people were competing, but I mean,
it was never like a pro tour.
It was never as big as like MotoGP or racing or something like that. People typically have a short attention span with stunt riding too. It's like you see a guy doing a circle wheelie on a motorcycle, they don't understand how difficult it is to do that unless you actually.
What's a circle wheelie?
Circle wheelies where you're going really slow in a wheelie,
and they're doing a circle.
And then you tilt the bike over and you have to balance your weight and your throttle and brake and do circles in one spot, like in a parking lot.
Like a pirouette.
Yeah.
But you're doing a little circle.
Yeah.
Little circle.
Really short, like about the size of a parking spot.
Okay.
It's incredibly difficult to do.
I bet.
But people get bored when they watch it.
Yeah, it's repetitive.
People want to see burnouts, crashing, long endos, and then flipping over and dumb stuff like that.
Alright, I'm gonna head back.